Hello, fellow fantasy gamers, and welcome back to my channel. Before I start, make sure you smash the like button and share the video with your friends. And if you watched it on TikTok, do go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. These will be just few clicks for you, but that way you will show the support you have for me and help me in growing the channel. I wouldn't do it without you, and I have few surprises in preparation for you, so keep an eye on my channel. Now let's start with the review of the 21st round played last weekend. There were just 6 games because of the Super Cup, played in Saudi Arabia. The round was opened by Roma and their new manager, De Rossi. Although the Wolves won by 2-1, they looked weak, and in addition Spinazzola was injured again, and Dybala didn't show anything. Against them was the gutted team of Verona, as Ngance and Doig were sold earlier in the week. Folarinho scored a screamer for the away side, but Juric missed a penalty and cost them a point. The drama was in the second match. Udinese welcomed Milan in the search for their first ever double against this opponent in history. Unfortunately, they suffered demoralizing defeat. Udinese managed to overtake Milan by the 60th minute, and was leading with 2-1 few minutes before the regular time had run out, but in the end, thanks mainly to Giroud, the Rossoneri won the 3 points. I have to point out Rafael Leao, who this season is not on his own level from last year. I hope he never scores a goal anymore. The other games were played in Sunday, and the day started with Frosinone against Cagliari, where the youngsters of Juventus took the 3 points for the yellow team. Great goal from free kick scored by Matthias Soli, goal from Ko Gorgi, and solid performance from Barrenechea at the back. The future looks bright for these 3 young players. On the other hand, Cagliari couldn't do the miracle again, and will probably be relegated at the end of the season. The next game was Empoli defeated Monza with 3-0, and this time another young player, Zurkowski, scored all the goals. I am very disappointed in the red side, as in my squad I had 2 players from this team. The whole team played very bad and deservingly lost away. The evening game was between Salernitana and Genoa, and it finished 2-1 for the away side. Martigiani scored in just 2 minutes for Salernitana, but after that Retegui scored beautiful goal and Gudmundsson scored from penalty to finalize the result. The home team had few good chances, and at the end Antonio Candreva almost broke the bar from free kick, but that was not enough and they lost again. The final game for the 21st round was between Lecce and Juventus, as the Zebras are flying high with confidence. They won with 3-0 with all the goals scored in the second half, 2 from Dusan Vlahovic and 1 from Bremer. The game was 50-50 as both teams had chances, but the class of Szczesny and Vlahovic was just too much. With their good performance and clean sheet, the Juventus defenders secured 3 spots in the dream team for the round. 3 players from Empoli are in there, as they were the only other team that managed to keep a clean sheet. Pellegrini and El Shaarawy brought the victory for Roma and collected the enough points to be in this team. In our league there were no changes in the top 5, but I overtook Eldar and Adrian Benigno and entered in the top 10 again, as I scored about 20 points over them. Flora climbed few more spots and now sits at the 14th position. While at the bottom half of the rankings I saw some very low results in this short round. My observations are that Safwan, Nikola Stojanovski, Ishola and Maurizio have completely stopped playing the game, as Abdurrahim, and few others are taking care of their teams very rarely. I hope that is a consequence of you having more important stuff to do, and everything is alright with you. I want to thank those who have supported me so far, and wish you all the best. We have a new world leader, as Pavlo was the one who took advantage from this round and overtook few managers to claim the first spot. He scored 92 points, as he had 2 defenders from Juventus. First Danilo was his captain and collected 22 points for him, while Bremer brought 18 more, and with that the 4 guys in his defense combined for 50 points. But that was not enough to secure him the highest result for the round. Valerio Beatrice scored 109 points because he put the armband on Bremer and hit the jackpot. The other members of his squad contributed as well, and I can say that only the Monza players didn't fit in this team for this weekend. In our league John Benigno scored the most points, even with 1 extra transfer and 5 points deduction. He has Bremer as well, but he captained Dusan Vlahovic. He did that with just 9 contributing players. And I can say that Leo didn't play, so the active ones were just 8 for John. I'll shout out 2 more managers. G-Boy Soleil and Mark Mutijai scored 84 and 82 points respectively, and they are 2nd and 3rd in our league for this round. There are 2 main differences between them. The first one is that Mark used his wild card, but didn't choose the right captain, while Soleil scored more points with less players. Good job for them, nonetheless. And now we came to my team's performance. I used my wild card as well, but I am not happy at all, even though that I scored almost 40 points over the round's average. I have used Bremer as a captain for 6 times this season, but chose to give the armband to Dybala and he failed me. Adding to that, the injury of Spinazzola and the awful performance from Monza, I got just 3 points from 3 players. I have few transfers on hand and I will have to change the squad one more time. That was not my plan for this round and I was expecting at least 10 to 15 more points. With this result I have lost all my chances to compete for the top spots in any league, private or public. The season leaders are too far away and Hennick has 130 points lead over me. From now on I can only sit back and enjoy the ride in the most beautiful football league in the world, and I can hope to reach the round's highest result at some point of time this season. This weekend will be played the 22nd round, this time with all 20 teams. We have 2 big games, Lazio against the champs and Fiorentina versus Inter, while Juventus will host Empoli as league leaders 1 week away from Derby d'Italia. Don't forget to like and share the video, leave a comment in the comment section below, and as I have said in the beginning, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. Take care and God bless.